news. Nakuha ko na yung aking permit to practice. As much as gusto kong mag-celebrate yung malakas ang boses. Kaso, may tulog akong anak sa likod. So habang naghihintay, kasi pinapatulog ko muna siya, ayoko muna siyang pababain. Nandito na kami sa harap ng tinitirahan namin, kaso tulog siya. So hintayin ko siyang magising para medyo mas makatulog siya ng mahaba-haba. Meanwhile, magla-live lang ako para update sa ating channel and then magbalita na rin ng magandang balita. So thank you Lord. All glory to God. Nakuha ko na yung aking permit, ang aking license. So officially, Canadian RN na ako. So excited, like I think worth naman yung lahat ng puwit kasi hanggang ngayon hindi ko alam kung makaka-recover pa yung eye bag ko, yung mukhang pagod, mukhang puyat lagi kasi nananay, nagtatrabaho, nag-aaral. Tapos hanggang sa, ito nga, nakuha ko na yung license to practice. So thank God, nakuha na. Ngayon lang, as in, ngayon kani-kanina lang kasi ang tagal nung process din ng CRNA. Ang tawag namin, pronunciation namin is CARNA. So yes, sa mga nag-aabang po dyan, sa mga gustong maging RN dito sa Canada, at sa mga, sa subscribers and followers dyan, mag-update lang ako kasi finally, nakuha ko na yung aking lisensya. It's a painful, long process, but I think it's gonna be worth it. So I'm getting ready. I can't say that I'm ready for the next chapter, but I'm getting ready, and that is working as a registered nurse sa ospital kasi actually na-hired na ako kaso hindi pa makapagsimula kasi wala pa nga yung permit. So once na okay na, na-submit ko na doon sa manager yung permit ko. So yun, body shift na. Medyo pag iniisip ko yun at pag sinasabi ko yun, parang may tigidig ka ba sa puso. Kasi syempre nakakakaba pa rin naman. Pero yeah, let's, I'm bracing for it. Kasi ano pa ba, ano bang gagawin ko? Bakit ba ako nagsumikap na mag-aral at kumuha ng lisensya kung hindi ko i-ready yung sarili ko sa pagtatrabaho. So yeah, so anyways, sa mga bago lang po dito sa aking channel, sa YouTube channel, so please subscribe to my channel. Gumagawa ako ng mga practical health tips. And at the same time, dito sa nagla-live, nag-update ng mga buhay-buhay, mga update natin, si Buhay Canada. Yeah, so isa akong registered nurse sa Pilipinas. Nag-aral ako, nag-graduate ako sa Pilipinas. Nakakuha ako ng one take na exam doon as a registered nurse. Tapos nagtrabaho ako sa Saudi Arabia for almost 3 years din as a registered nurse din doon sa Saudi Arabia. And then, hello po sa ating viewers. And then, after kong magtrabaho sa Saudi Arabia, nakakuha ako ng employment, lumipat ako sa Canada as a healthcare aid, live-in caregiver. Hindi pala healthcare aid, live-in caregiver pala ang tawag doon. So, naihanap ako ng ate ko ng employer dito. So, nagtrabaho ako dito for like 13 years. Almost 13 years akong nagtrabaho as a live-in caregiver. Hanggang ngayon nga dito kami nakatira sa employer ko. So, we're like a family to them. They are a family to us. So, yun, inuna ko muna yung pamilya kasi syempre umiidad na. Alam naman ng mga babae, pag umiidad na, hindi na ganon kadaling mag-conceive, magkaanak. So, hindi ko muna, gusto kong maging RN sana dati, agad-agad, pero syempre prioritization. So, yan, nung nag-asawa na ako, kasal na kami ng asawa ko, priority na yung anak. Tapos yun, nung medyo malaki-laki na yung mga anak namin, yung bunso ko ngayon is 3 years old. Pero nagsimula ako ng studies ko, nagsimula akong mag-try na mag-go back. Kasi hindi basta-basta dito sa Canada, hindi basta-basta nata-transfer yung license ng Philippine license mo from Philippines to Canada. So, mahirap, ang dami-daming pasikot-sikot na process, literal na, hindi naman literal pero figurative na talagang dadaan ka sa butas ng karayom. Kasi ang dami kong pinagdaanan na parang alam mo yun, yung minsan nga, parang sabi ko, wag na lang nga. Baka magising. Ayoko magising para makatulog pa siya ng mahaba-haba. Hi! Michiru Y6H. Hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the thumbs up and for subscribing. So, ayan, nag, nag, nag-aral ako, nag-try ako mag-submit ng sa NNAS noon. Wala, ano pa lang yun, wala pa akong anak noon. Mga 2016 ata, yung 2015, nag-try na akong mag-process na sana nga i-challenge ko yung, alam mo yun, i-challenge ko yung mga requirements para maging RN dito nga sa Canada. Kaso, ang daming process nila, ang daming pasikot-sikot, yung NNAS, ang daming pahirap, yung andyan na yung IELTS exam ka, ang daming mga papel na hinihingi. Hirapan talaga ako doon sa una pa lang, yung English, yung IELTS, kasi gusto nila lang band score na 7. Yung reach ko lang na band score is 6.5. Hindi ako kasi yung spoken lang, yung, alam mo yun, yung parang lagi akong nag-fail doon sa hindi, listening exam. Kasi yung listening exam, so magbabasa ka na, tapos habang nagbabasa ka at nag-iintindi ng pinapakinggan mo, sumasagot ka. So, doon ako, doon ako nag-fail. Tapos siyempre hindi naman ang English is our only second language. So, kaya ganon. Wait lang. Ayan, gising na nga. Hi, sorry. My son was woke up and then he's starting to cry and then he wants to go in the house now. So I have to bring him back to inside the house. Shirel Dagison 2044 from Japan. Oh, I'm here in Canada. You don't have a sound. SXX. Shayet? Shayet? You have a very cute face. Thank you. Thank you. So I wonder if you're speaking in Tagalog because I'm speaking Tagalog. It's the Filipino language. Just updating. Thank you everyone for dropping by and for subscribing here in my small channel. I do practical health and lifestyle tips, and at the same time I'm kind of giving some update to my like my, what do you call this, my life. I'm sharing like maybe somebody there who wants to be a nurse here in Canada and who wants to move here and work here or live here. Yeah, I'm just giving some update regarding my journey uh, 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 of being a nurse here in Canada. It's a long process. It's a long journey. Sometimes I kind of thought I want to give up because it's very hard, especially if you have kids and you're working already. Like, but I think it's gonna be well. It's gonna be worth it because as I said before, working as a nurse or if you work in a like some other like more stressful job, the stress is high, the pay is high as well. If you work in a like you know less stressful, less, but it's gonna be a less paying job as well. So right now I'm working as a part-time a casual healthcare aide. So the the workload is fine, the responsibilities it's fine, but not the not the salary is okay, I think. See, my other two kids just came. I have three kids. My youngest is 3 years old. He woke up. I just pick up my kids from school and now it's almost 5 here in the afternoon in Canada. I'm here in Alberta. To anyone who's wondering. Hi, Trops 782. Hi, Madam. Sabi ni Trops 782. Hello. Thank you everyone for the likes and for dropping by here sa channel ko. It's a small channel, my house, my YouTube house. Thank you for visiting. So yeah, to anyone who's aspiring to be an RN here and you're an RN and somewhere else, it's Canada is not they will not transfer your my license right away, my license from the Philippines. They have so many, they are strict in their, I think that well with standard, they have higher standard compared to the Philippines, of course. And because of that you have to undergo so many like paperwork, so many process. In my case, especially, I've been out of practice for so long now, like 13 years I'm out of practice. So yun nga, I was sharing that I tried to challenge being an RN here. So with that being said, you have to undergo your process to NNAS. I forgot already what NAS means. National Nurses Association, I think. I forgot the S. And yeah, so you will submit all your documents and they will see if you can if you can qualify to the standard of the RNs here in Canada. But unfortunately, mayroon akong nami-miss na na 0.5 points sa IELTS. Since English is not my first language, it's my second language. I know lots of Filipinos are fluent in English, and some are, they are very smart, like, and they are able to pass and challenge the NAS, but not in my case. So yeah, I just put it aside, especially I have some medical problem that I was facing during that time, and then other, personal stuff. So I just put it aside. I did not forget, but I set aside my dream to be an RN here. So I just keep on working as their private caregiver, as their living caregiver. And then my husband came here, and I was and after my health was I think it's okay. My medical condition was getting better, because if you can see from my channel, I have my video there wherein I discussed the topic about my thyroid cancer, because I had thyroid cancer. So that was the health issue that I was facing during that time. So I set aside my dream of being an RN here, because my health is more important than my dream at that time. So I did set it aside, and then I prioritized having kids, because I was already like 30 during that time. So 30, for in my opinion as a woman, is you're getting into that uh what do you call that, line or point wherein I was pressured to have, I feel pressured, because I want to have kids. Maybe some other women don't think about that, but I want to have kids. So yeah, I prioritized having kids, and afterwards I thought, okay, I can like manage now. I want to pursue my profession, my career. US don't call nurses now as a nurse as being a profession. So what is it? Is it a career? Is it just somebody anybody can be a nurse? I think anybody can be a nurse, but yeah, it takes lots of studies, lots of education. So I still think it is a profession. Yeah, and afterwards, I kind of come to think of the other way to be a nurse here is to study as an LPN, as a licensed practical nurse, as a practical nurse. So practical nurse is, I think, 1 year level lower than the RN. So LPN is 1 year level lower than RN. Of course, the salary is lower, but the responsibility is, the scope of practice is lower as well compared to RN. So they had this program in certain schools, in certain colleges and universities, wherein you can challenge the courses that they will offer in that program, and whatever you have to pass the minimum of 7 courses. I'm talking about the Bow Valley College in Alberta, in Calgary, Alberta. So I enrolled in that program, I challenged, and I passed the required courses. I think more. I think I passed 9 courses. And the other courses that I was not able to pass, I took the courses. So I studied for almost 2 years in total. Because of the COVID, I don't want to get the shots, and it was required during that time. So because of that, I was delayed. I am not allowed to do the what do you call it? Practical, the clinical, because I have the clinical in preceptorship. So yeah, I waited. I thought I'm not gonna pursue this career if they will force me to get the shots, because personally I don't like to have that, and I was pregnant that time. and studying. Like pregnant or breastfeeding, I forgot the timeline. Yeah, and then so when finally they removed that requirement, so I see I almost like thought that, oh, this career is not for me, because every step of the way there's so many obstacles, there's so many challenges. So I thought maybe this is not for me, but one door open after the other, right? So I did. It's Austin 11. Hi, hello, it's Austin 11. Thank you for joining me here in my live streaming. So yeah, afterwards, I did my clinical, I did my preceptorship, and I'm almost ready to do my review and take the exam. But then there was a big news from the CARNA, from the Canadian Registered Nurses Association, that they kind of loosen up the requirements for the RNs here in Canada. So instead of applying to NNAS, you can apply directly to them and submit your requirements to them, and they will assess your papers. And afterwards, if you are qualified, then they will give you a permit. So one of the qualification is you have to, of course, pass the NCLEX exam, and I did pass the NCLEX exam. I have also my live streaming here updating about that, regarding the NCLEX exam, my journey to my NCLEX exam. And then just when I'm about to submit my papers to get the permit, of course there's another obstacle. Because policy change every year. I think every 6 months or so, policy there are changes in policies everywhere, including Karna. So they changed the policy that you're not gonna be given a permit unless you are able to provide a proof of, I think it's 250 hours of work during that time, or you will enroll into a bridging program into this specific school. It's not school everywhere. They only have a specific school, and that's only in Calgary or Edmonton. And so yeah, to my dismay, I was not able to get the permit. And my friends who are my classmates too during our practical nursing school, because we are all nurses, they were able to secure their license, but me. Because what happened? Well, I think, yeah, I had some other personal stuff that I was taking care of. So instead of pursuing right away for my license, I kind of waited for a bit. I think I was waiting for my sister to come here, because I resigned. I told my employer, my employer here, that I would like to pursue my nursing career. So yeah, I'm leaving, and yeah, if you can and yeah, so there's so many process, and I was waiting for my sister to come here. And so I have to wait again and do the bridging, because I can't you can do the 250 hours of work in the Philippines, where are originally from, where you got your first license as an RN. And I can't go back to the Philippines to take that 250 hours. I think how many I think that's an equivalent like for 2 months almost of work, for like 8 hours shift. And how many, it depends on how fast you can get it, but you can get it during that time as a volunteer, I think, or whatever. But now they change it. There's another changes also, that you can't be as a volunteer. You have to be a regular employee on that position for them to be able to accept your 250 hours. And I think they increased the hours. It's not only 250 hours now. So yeah, everything changes every time. And what I did was I did the bridging. I enrolled to Montreal University for the BCN program, they call it, Bridge to Canadian Nursing program. And it's a 1-year program. You have to, they have these specific courses that you have to study and pass, of course, and at the end you will do your preceptorship or clinical. In my case, I did the preceptorship because I live here in Red Deer, not in Calgary, and I'm lucky enough, blessed enough that the school allowed me to do the preceptorship here instead in the hospital, in Red Deer Hospital, and not to travel again to Calgary, because every time it's a blended studies. So there are modules that you can complete at home online, and there are also schedules that you have to attend schools. It's not every day. I think it's twice a week, once a week. It depends on the courses that is being offered on that specific time period. So I'm just thankful that I don't have to travel going back and forth from Calgary to Red Deer, because it's an hour and a half drive. Or I don't have to, stay there and ask my sister again if I can stay in their place for so and so time until I finished my preceptorship. So yeah, I'm still glad. And plus my kids are here, they're studying. I need to bring them, send them, drive them to school and pick them up. So it's not gonna be that easy. I'm just thankful that I did my preceptorship here. So yeah, long story short, I finished the bridging program just this December. So I started last January 2025 and I finished it this December 2025. And afterwards, there's another like waiting, because it's holiday, right? As much as I want to get my permit right away, but it's holiday, no office. We have to wait for 2 weeks or so, and then there was a system update in Karna, and they can't like really process your papers right away. So, and I'm just anxious because when you study, I'm in student loan. I don't have a regular income. So I want to work. I want to apply everywhere, just anywhere, just to get a job and to work as an RN as well, to be back in the field. It's nice to be back in the field. People are asking me, so why did you go back to, as a nurse? Why did you choose again? Nursing is not a lucrative profession. Like, well, yeah, you can, the pay is good, but it's a very stressful job as well. I think, yeah, in medical field, it's because you're handling life, right? You're not, it's not like a machine that if you made a mistake, you can just try to fix it, and your life relies on your hands. So and it's not like a one-on-one job like in this profession, in the hospital. It depends on your unit, like if you're handling 4 patients at a time or 6 patients at a time, you might think, because in the Philippines, you might think, oh, 4 patients, 6 patients, that's not too many. Like compared to the Philippines, that you're handling the whole ward, the whole unit. Like for one nurse, you have 20 patients. But it's different here, like, because you're doing like everything, including like everything from handling the medication, taking care of the patient, of their personal needs as well. Like if they poop, they pee, you have to change their pads. You have to do everything from, in the Philippines, it's different. We always have a watcher or their family member who's there, who will gonna clean them, or feed them. Well, we don't feed. I think because I'm not very familiar yet. I only had like 2 months or less of exposure to that unit. So yeah, it's very different, and the load, the workload is very different. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm at the same time. When will I be prepared? So yeah, I have to prepare myself now. And yeah, afterwards, there's so many like I was already hired, and then I can't start my job because I don't have my permit yet. You can't start a job if you don't have, you can start working even if you're like uh, what do you call it, provisionary, like there's no such thing. You have to wait for your permit before you can work, and it's like 3 or 4 weeks of delay for me already. So I was thinking when my school said, okay, we submitted your completion letter to Karna, and you can just, and then afterwards they will just process it and they will give you the permit, but that's not the case. I waited for almost a week, and then um wait, where I my sister came. She grabbed some popcorn. Where was I? And of course, yeah, there's a delay. So after a week that I haven't heard from them, I've been checking my account at Karna. I've been like just hoping and praying. I hope they send me the email that I have my permit already. That didn't happen in the first week. So the second week, I have to follow up, call them, and like almost call them every other day. Because every time I call them, of course there's a different representative. They might have different I don't know, understanding, like somehow like there's another person who told me a different process, like, oh, because of this we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then it's just a pain of waiting. I just get frustrated because when you feel like you're almost done, you're already in that process of getting ready for the next chapter, and you're stuck, right? You're stuck. So but I just, like, me and my friend, we were just like, okay, let's pray for this, let's pray, keep on praying that hopefully, praying that they will give our permit now. And yeah, we waited and we waited. We follow up. If you're one of those who just finished their bridging here in Alberta, and you're just waiting for them to send you an email, like, phone them, because you have to follow up by phone. If not, then you might be waiting for a long period of time because they have backlogs from the 1 week system update, because they that's what they said that happened. They updated their system. So of that 1 week, there's so many applicants that were there's backlog. So I have to follow up. And I don't know, in my case, they created a new account for me and it won't go through, and then they keep on, I just every time I call, oh, this is not going through. We will escalate it to the person, I think, who is responsible for approving my papers. And every time I phone, I will get an answer like that. And today, just today, I phoned again because I phoned yesterday and I was expecting a call back. I never get a call back. So I phoned again today and telling them, where's my permit? I need my permit. I'm already hired. Thank God I'm hired and I can't start because I don't have my permit. So that's what I told them. And also I want to apply to another unit, but I don't want to start that process until I have my permit already. So because right now I'm starting as a casual. I don't have a permanent position yet. So it's a casual. I'll just pick up, and Oh, by that being said, that reminds me, I should submit my my permit to my employer so that they can create me an email, they can create me all of these things. So yeah, I should have followed up earlier than I did. But God has planned. Things work in God's way. So yeah, but today I got it. I'm just relieved. I have my permit now. I have this license to practice. I am taking a deep breath because it's a huge responsibility. Being a nurse is a huge responsibility, but yeah, this is the the only not the only one, but I'm a nurse. What can I say? The job that I know, the work that I know, and that I love. And somebody asked me, why did you work back as an RN? Because yeah, um, economically and practical reason, I am working as a healthcare aide, and that is just maybe what I'm getting is like just half or not even half of what I am going to earn as a nurse. And also, this is the job that I know, the profession that I belong to. I studied and become a nurse, work as a nurse before, so I know this job. Right now, yeah, I'm trying to be my best to be very good at it. And yeah, hopefully I'm praying. Please pray for me to be the. I can't forget this from one of my instructor when I was in college in the Philippines. He said to be not good, like to be an effective nurse, you have to be caring, compassionate, and competent. That's to be an effective nurse, there's more to that. There's more skills and qualities to that, but that's the main thing for me. To be an effective nurse, you have to be caring, compassionate, and competent. So yeah, thank you everyone for to those who are like, I don't know, maybe hopefully regularly supporting my channel. I'll shout out to Who Rented. And I've never seen yeah, maybe he is busy right now. Or if he can see this live streaming, yeah, he's one of the my regular supporter. And yeah, thank you everyone for the support and for the likes. There's 6 likes there. To whoever is here, thank you for dropping by and joining me. Thank you for joining me here in my live streaming. So yeah, that's all. It sounds very short story, but the process is long and painful for me. Stressful at the same time, but here we go. We're going to get ready for the next chapter of our life, and that is being an RN and working at the hospital or somewhere else. Like, that's my target. I'm also planning to apply in the community, like community hospital or health center. But for now, I'm going to like focus here in my first job as an RN. And I'm thankful, well, first of all, to God for giving me this opportunity, I think, for entrusting me this profession. And also, yeah, thankful to my manager who hired me. Thank you for trusting me, and thank you for the patience of waiting for my license, because I was already thinking it's been this long. I hope I don't get kicked out from the from the unit, because it's taking me so long for me, I felt it so long. Like when you're so eager and so running out of patience, waiting for something, it feels like forever waiting for something. But at least now it's here. So yeah, I'm praying to God that He will guide me all the time, so that I can be that competent, compassionate, and caring nurse. That I can be, yeah, and to give also my family a brighter future. Because yeah, at the same time, we're doing this for I'm doing this for my kids also, so I can give them a brighter future and live at least a decent life. Yeah, but for now, I'm focusing on how to be a good nurse, an effective nurse. So yeah, I think that's it. That's all. I just have my friend's daughter. Congratulations, Angel, for passing the NCLEX exam. Ang anak ni Kuya Ryan at Ate Jean. So shout out. I don't know if they do YouTube, but yeah, I'm just congratulating to all the nurses out there. Yeah. Congratulations to us, to my friend, Leah Lynn. Thank you for the support, sister. And yeah, and to my other friends, si Ate Imelda. She has some personal things that's she's going through right now. So I'm praying also that you can get your permit soon. So yeah, and to all my classmates, Mount Royal University, yay! Shout out to my classmates sa Mount Royal University, kay Miami, for giving me a ride, and who are my other, I forgot their name. There's so many of them, Kailani, yeah. Who are my other classmates? There's lots of them. Like I think we're maybe 50. Yeah, because there are some students who you will only be uh, classmate in one program, in one course, and because they already finished the other course, and then they're just in continuation, because they, for some reason, they did not um, get the program straight in one sitting, like in 1 year. Yeah, so here we go. that's the next that's the next step, working. So I'm glad I can concentrate working as a nurse here. Like, with so many things that's going on, like I think it ages me. It doubles my age, my wrinkles. I can already see my wrinkles. Um it's different. It's way different when you're just studying, or it's different when you're just working or just being a mom. So in my case, I was doing the three at the same time. And I can't imagine when I was younger to be a working student. And then afterwards, I've been a working student mom. And it's when I see people like online, like, okay, they're studying and being a mom, that looks so cool, right? It's not as easy, but it's gonna be worth it. So to anyone who's in the same process as me, or yeah, kudos to those who are done. Like, kudos to me. Congratulations, self, and congratulations to all the students out there who finished their studies, who work hard tirelessly doing the studying, and to those who's working and studying, to those sleepless nights, to those nerve-wracking exams. We made it. Like, my tip is, don't go solo, like, because no man is an island. Right? No man is an island. If you're going to study, find your best buddies in the class, find a group, find your friends, like you can be like very, what do you call that, person, I'm not introvert, yeah. But when you study, it's good to have a buddy with you to study with, a friend, a good friend who will be your, solid rock in that class. Like, not solid rock, because of course you have to do it. But what I mean is a team that you can rely on, so that you're doing a group study, and that you can follow up with if you're missing, because I'm kind of terrible with keeping up with the schedules. So every time I missed something, I have a friend to ask, hey, what's up, am I missing something, am I behind, like, or also and it's vice versa. Prince of Stone Dance, what's the time in Canada? It is now 5:26 here in Alberta. It depends in different places in Canada. Canada is so wide, eh? It's the second largest country in the world. So if you're going to British Columbia, I'm not sure what time is it there, but here in Alberta, it's now 5:26 in the evening, I think. Excuse me. I think it's evening, yeah. We call it evening. It's sunset now, so it's evening. It depends. I have a friend from Mississippi, Saga City. Oh, nice. Hello from London. Hi, Shay78 Shay. Hi. Thank you for joining me here. Please leave a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. I'm doing practical lifestyle or health tips, but for the live streaming, I do some updates with my personal life as well, like my career, my hobbies. That's in my live streaming, but with the videos, you might find it's in Tagalog. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you for dropping by and for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, I wonder also, what time is it in your place, Prince of Stone Dance? Where are you from? Shay is from London. So here in Canada, it feels like spring. There's still snow everywhere, like still white ground, but it's melting. I should have put my camera here, but I don't have a place. I'm just putting my phone here so that I don't have to hold it. But yeah, if you can see, there's still snow everywhere. But it's very mild temperature, -7. Or earlier it feels like 5 degrees Celsius. And of course, it's getting dark, so it's gonna be cold soon. But it's compared on my first 5 years, I think, in Canada, January and February is usually the coldest month. Game Retro M8Q. Hello friends, I am Indonesian. What's the time there? It's now it's 5:29 in the evening. I can say it's evening because it's getting dark. I think sunset is at 5 or 4:30 if I'm not mistaken. And thank you for joining and for the thumbs up. And for the subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'm here in Canada. I don't know if you can see this wait. This one, that's snow. That white thing there, that's snow. I'm just inside my car because I don't want to go inside the house yet. It's not my house. I'm just living here with my in my house. I'm in my employer's house. But yeah, this is snow here, and it feels like spring already. The snow is melting, so you can imagine if it's melting, the roads are yucky, it's slushy. It's not as bad now because it's most of the roads are dry, but in some areas it's still like slushy. slushy road, like, muddy. But yeah, I'm excited for March and April because it's spring, and then yay, summer. Try looking right. Beautiful light. Looking right? Oh, yeah, to my right. Okay, yeah. It's sunset. Yeah, I know, right? It's sunset. I didn't realize. Thank you for pointing me to that area. Oh, yeah, it's sunset. It's beautiful. And that's snow bank there. Meaning left? Okay, meaning to my left, because your right is my left. Okay, but yeah, you can still see the sun there and some snow. It still feels cold. You still have to bundle up. You still have to wear your coat and get double your clothings because it's still cold. But yeah, look at that house. We're getting some good angle here for the sunset. If only I have time, I can drive there where I can show you the most beautiful. Well, sunset here is so beautiful, and on sunrise, I think everything is beautiful in Canada. But yeah, it's beautiful here. I don't know. You can't see the snow in that area, but yeah, if you see some white things like that, those are more snow. But the road is dry now. It feels spring. Usually it's very cold during February, but not this year. Somebody told me that they experience more like warmer weather like this. December it was 20 degrees Celsius, and then it dropped suddenly in the as minus 20 degrees Celsius. Game Retro M8Q. Why do you look like an Indonesian? Is it just me? I think because our ancestor is from Indonesia. The Philippines, like, we were almost similar. Sometimes, I find the same thought. Like, when I see people like, oh, she or he looks like a Filipino. And then they will say, no, I'm from Thailand. Or no, I'm from Indonesia, Malaysia, like that. Because we're in almost the same location. Leonie Ariola. Hello everyone. Like Dan. Mega mega love shout out said hi. Hello Madam Leonie Ariola. Hinahanap ko yung nag-ano ka na ba, Madam? Are you doing yung live, yung YouTube mo? Kasi parang hinahanap kita. Ay hinahanap kita dati to subscribe to your channel, pero hindi ko mahanap yung YouTube mo. Ano po bang mo? Anong YouTube channel mo? Leona. Kasi, sige, isulat ko nga yung niya. Wala akong ballpen na masulatan. Kasi yung the comments here on live streaming, I think it won't play. It won't play. Test. You are very beautiful. What does it mean? What does it mean? You mean, are you asking for that? How do we say very beautiful in the Philippines? Maganda. If you're saying I'm beautiful, oh, thank you. I really get that compliment. I think it's just the screen. In personal, it's different. Like, in different angles in life, or in physical, different angles. I think it's different. But beauty what you said? What do you call it? Beauty lies. How do you said that? Beauty lies on the eyes of the beholder. Is that right? Did I said it right? Yeah. But if you how do you say beautiful in what does it mean? Yeah. How do you say beautiful in Philippines? It's maganda. It turns out you are Indonesian. I am very disappointed. Oh my god. Are you from China? Avantika. Hi, Avantika. No, I'm like from the Philippines, but I live here in Canada. for that long period of time now. I think 13 years. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up. I was just updating my profile. Avantika is a bot. Okay. Avantika is a bot. I didn't know that. I don't know how to tell if it's a bot or it's real. But yeah. What? Avantika is, I think it's not a bot. She reacted. Yeah. So to all the aspiring nurses there, um we are internationally, yeah, we call ourselves, or Canada is, we are in this category of internationally educated nurses, which means you're a nurse but you did not completed your studies here, so you finish it somewhere aside from uh not in Canada, but you're a registered nurse. So they have a different process of those who wishes to be an RN here, or an LPN. I'm not a bot, says Avantika. Okay, yeah. I have seen Avantika in many lives. Oh, okay. So I think Avantika is joining many live streaming, so that's why Prince of Stone Dance thinking she's she's a bot. Are you a nurse? Yeah, I just got my permit. That's why I was doing my live streaming, because I'm updating my, yeah, my subscriber who are following me all through the way. And I am excited and at the same time nervous, because a nurse profession, a nurse career, or a job, whatever you call it, is, it's it's kind of, well, because you're holding people's lives, so you're responsible. Any mistake that you might make can endanger someone's lives, and also will endanger your license, so you have to be very careful in your job, and you're doing your job. So yeah, but I'm a nurse by profession. You look like my Chinese professor. Oh, is that right? Yes, I joined many lives, says Avantika. I have nothing to do at this time. Okay. I started to know you from at this silly great fit live. Oh, I don't know him, says Avantika. Oh, so a Prince of Stone Dance knows you, Avantika. I think both of you are joining on the same live streaming in a quite few channels, so he kind of knows you. But yeah, so Avantika says it's not a bot. Now it's getting darker. I'm just finishing my tea. I love drinking tea. And yeah, just, I think, letting the minutes pass by. I've been on live streaming for 60 minutes now. Keep seeing Avantika in many lives, and the comments the ACC does are basically bot comments. Oh, okay. The ACC is that account. The account does are basically bot comments. Okay. Okay, yeah. Where are you from, Prince of Stone Dance? It's not very cold, but it's starting to be cold. Like my hands, it feels cold, and you don't want to be walking outside with like minus 20 degrees Celsius. Usually that's, wow. Next week, it's gonna be like minus 14. I am from Stone Dance. Where's Stone Dance? I'm not, like, what country is that? I'm not very familiar with geography. Like, I only know a few places, but not very good in the map of the world. How much do you have to study to be a nurse? A lot. like 4 years in the Philippines. I did 4 years plus 1 year here in Canada for the RN. But I also did the 2 years LPN. So in total, I studied what, 7 years. And it's a very long process, a long study, and lots of things to study, lots of things to consider when if you really want to be a nurse. I've been seeing YouTuber here. One YouTuber, I saw some of his videos wherein he quit being a nurse because the pressure is there. And I am from Stone Dance. I am the prince of Stone Dance. Or are you from the Philippines? And you can speak Tagalog? Yeah. I was speaking Tagalog to begin with, but the people who's joining me here in my live streaming are sending English comments. So I kind of thought maybe I should just speak straight English just for just so that we can understand each other. But yeah, nagtatagalog ako kanina. Do you speak Tagalog? And I was doing that bilingual, but I think, yeah, might as well just speak English. But I know there in the floor where I'm in the unit where I'm working, there's so many Filipino nurses there too. And yeah, thank you po. Salamat. Walang anuman. I think Filipinos are everywhere. And Filipino nurses are everywhere. Isn't that thank you in Tagalog? No, it's yeah, thank you is salamat. That's what it's that's how you say it in Tagalog. Thank you. Salamat. Salamat po. Po is just a way of like what do you call that? A respectful way. It's like it's not even a comparison to please, because please is different, but it's just a respectful way of saying, like, it's when you always say that word together with other sentences, like salamat po, walang anuman po. It's just a sign of respect. But what thank you really is in Tagalog is salamat. So it just depends on a person or people. If there are some places in the Philippines where they still always use the word po, but there are some places where they kind of neglected. Question: Do you think nurse and caring professions are both for men, or is it better suited for women? Well, that's a good question, because in caring profession, women are seen as, like a motherly, like more caring, more compassionate, more, we have this instinct of, the caring instinct. But I think it depends. Although majority of nurses, I think, are women, but if you feel like joining the career, and if you feel like you can be as caring as well, so yeah, why not? It's not only for women, but if it is, maybe more suited. At the same time, it includes lots of heavy lifting, right? Like, so we have to do like we don't do like lots of lifting here in Canada, but in other country, I think, especially those developed countries wherein they don't have the capacity to provide lifts and other, what do you call that, to help with the lifting, then yeah, it's very hard. But here, every hospital, I think, is equipped with so many equipments to help it not as hard as it can be. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Prince of Stone Dance. Women are seen as motherly, caring, and soft-spoken. With that part, well, yeah, I can be soft-spoken, but I think most of the time I'm not in the house. And gentle, yeah. Historically, when we speak of a nurse, we automatically think of woman. Yeah, because the founder of nursing is a woman. It's Florence Nightingale. She's the founder of nursing. If you kind of dig deeper into the history, we're in I think in what do you call that, in older ages, they it says you have to pay a woman or any woman to take care of person, and some are even like they're drunk while they're taking care of the person. And then it is Florence Nightingale who did all the who founded the make the nursing as a profession. It's not just a job. The building behind you looks like a pagoda. That's why I thought you were in some Asian country. Oh, it's a house. It's the way they built the house. I think I'm just getting the small angle, and it's rectangle. It does looks like pagoda with all those rectangle roof. Oh no, not rectangle, triangle roof. What am I thinking? Well, I'm not. Nobody's perfect, right? Yeah, I'm not in China though. And yeah, when Florence Nightingale put that work, build the nursing career or profession to be more caring, to be more compassionate, to be more scientific, I think. So it is the founder is a woman. So yeah, and in the house too, right? Mother is always the mom, the mother is always the one who most of the time, right? It's I think very rare, or not very rare, but most of the time it's the mother who takes care of us when we are sick. It's the mother who have this instinct of, oh, when their kids are not feeling good, they know what to do. Uh they even me, like, I'm the one who have sleepless nights when my kids are sick. Hi, Magnus. How is the workload of a nurse? I keep hearing people complicated and stressful. You bet. You bet it's stressful. Yeah, one thing that worries me, like, I don't want to commit any grave mistake. Like, that's one thing. Like, I'm praying for that not to happen. Like, but it's a stressful job, because what I said, you're dealing with people's lives. You don't wanna commit any mistake. And the workload, oh, isn't it in US, like, people, you're here too, every once in a while nurses are on strike because the workload is impossible. And the reward, one of the reward is you having, I think, in the what do you call this, as a human, the taking care and helping others people's lives to get better, to feel better. Because when you're totally vulnerable, when you're sick and vulnerable, like, can you imagine if have you been sick before, like, hopefully not very ill, but mild fever, like, you're weak, right? And then you can't you don't have the strength, and you rely to the people around you to take care of you. And it's such a good thing when there's somebody around you who's there, willing, and is available to take care of you. So I think that's one of the reward. You're making different to you're making difference in people's lives. So that's one of the unmeasurable reward. While the measurable reward, you're earning more than, hopefully, if your job now is not as high paying, so you will earn higher here as compared, like if I'm working as a healthcare aide. It's this in the same health sector, I'm making difference also to people's lives, I'm also helping them, but yeah, you can earn more. But as I said, the responsibilities is higher as well, the risk is higher as well. Yeah, I think patient lots of patients in the hospitals. Well, at least in the unit where I'm working, I don't want to mention what unit. I don't know if that's allowed yet, because there's this what do you call that, ethics, I forgot, like the online ethics, you can't always mention everything because it's not allowed. Yeah, but there's lots of elderly. Yeah, and this is also a good, being a nurse or in a healthcare profession makes you realize that life is precious, and that, yeah, you have to spend your life, or in a good way and in a wise way, because we don't stay young. Hopefully we reach the old age, but you don't stay young. And as you grow old, like, looking back, did you live a good life? Did you live a full life? Like, you're not living into the fullest and just doing whatever you want. Of course, it's, we're in a society, you have to be like following the laws, following the rules, but at the same time, did you had a good life? Did you live a good life, a godly life? Well, for me, that's important, having a spiritual connection. But working in the healthcare profession, that's one of the blessing, I think. Oh, and it's kind of also sad. There's also a sad part, like, oh, this is kind of depressing, seeing people, pass away, or seeing very fragile, because some people are, they don't want to see that, they don't want to see the uh, I think they call it ageism, like they don't want to see the, and they don't have the respect, and I don't know why that even occur. You have to respect your elders, and you have to take care of elders, because at one point in life, they are there for you. Are you enjoying your current profession though? Yeah, my current profession is okay. Like, but I don't find it fulfilling, because I prefer to be an RN instead of an HCA, a healthcare aide. Because a healthcare aide is an easy job for me. I find it easy job, because you just, it's a home care right now. So you go to their house, to whoever needs a help. Of course, in the system, you have your clients. It's different though. In a home care or in a community setting, you call them clients, but in a hospital, you call them patients. It's different. So I'm still making a difference when I go there, and they can't even prepare their food. So you'll prepare them a light meal only. You'll give them their pills, give them a shower, and they're very thankful. Most of them. There are some rude, like heartless patient client. They can't be all angels, of course. But also there are lots of them, many of them, who are grateful that they want to stay home. They don't want to stay in this facility, in this building, and they want to live their life, and hope, and they accept that, of course, we will not live forever, but yeah, they want to stay in their home, and they are grateful to have someone going to their house, helping them. So yeah, I am okay with my current career, but I want to be a nurse more. It's like, I'm not an expert yet, but I like to do that job, because I like to think more and do more, instead of like all after shower, that's it. After, I'm just giving them oral medication because we're not allowed to do injections or any other medications aside from the mouth, root or route, however you pronounce it. So yeah, I actually want to be a doctor when I was a kid. i'm not i'm not I'm not a genius person. I don't believe that. I just believe that you can study. I actually was maybe just a wishful thought. Oh, because being a doctor is cool. It looks cool, like you're wearing a white scrub and helping people to get better. You're you're treating people with their illnesses. So when I was in high school, I really like, oh, I maybe I want to be a doctor, but there's lots of things to study, and it's a more responsibility. And when I did my studies, it's not like I want to be a nurse so I can be a nurse. I studied by luck. Like, well, it's also in God's willing, but my we are poor in the Philippines. I don't have the capacity. My parents don't have the capacity to send me to university or college. So after I graduate, my dad sent me to elementary, of course, and then high school, and afterwards he's not able to send me in college because we don't have enough income, and it's expensive. So I thought I'm not gonna be able to study anything in college at all because we don't have the capacity. My parents don't have the financial capacity to send me to college. But I want to be a doctor to begin with. Silly me. But it's so hard. You have lots of studies. I think 10 years to be a doctor. My hair is already white during that time. But there's lots of doctors everywhere. It's just a matter of support, financial, and the time that you want to spend during if you want to be a doctor. But yeah, and thankfully my older sister, she lives in Alberta as well, in Canada. She was the one who came here first. She was working in Taiwan factory. Like, she works in Taiwan for so many years. She works in Israel, a caregiver as well. She sent me to school. She spent her money, her earnings, because that's how it is in the Philippines. We help each other. um some people frown on us, like, oh, why are you sending your money to your family? Like, in some ways there's a negative thing about that. It's getting dark. I don't know if you can still see it me clear here, but in some what do you call this? Here, let me give you a moderator here. You're since we're talking for a while now. So some frowns about that, but there are also good thing about helping your family. So just like my sister, she helped me. She sent me to school to be a nurse. So I'm forever thankful and grateful for her for doing that. And like, there's no way of paying that debt, right? Debt of heart. Like, but I owe her a lot to be a nurse. Because if I did not study as a nurse, I could be just working a good, clean, good job, like maybe as a cleaner to to a building, as a sales clerk. I'm not saying that not a good job, but you know what I mean. It's not like I don't have a profession right now. I'm not belittling those kind of job, but I want to do more. But when you don't have the capacity, or my parents don't have the capacity, I was already thinking maybe I can do working as a working student. But it's in the Philippines, it's hard to do that because you're studying full time plus you're working. There are students who's doing that, working student, but that's not the only way to support. You can support it, I think, 100%, if I'm not right. Yeah, maybe. Maybe there are students there who are supporting themselves 100%, sending themselves to school. But yeah, in nursing, I think when I sum up the the amount that my sister spent. I think in the Philippines it might have cost her 1 million pesos to send me to college. And that's not and that's a big amount in the Philippines during that time. Like in here in Canada, it might be like $25,000 for the whole 4 years. But might some other people might think that's nothing. But for us, because we are poor, we are poor in the Philippines. And yeah, yes, that's a big amount. And nursing program is an expensive program. I think no, I put you in a standard moderator because we've been talking a lot, and I think it's good to put you as a moderator here. I was out for 5 minutes and it's already dark in Canada. Yes, the sun sets here really fast, and we have a long days on summer and a short days on winter. I think the solstice day was on December, sometimes on December, wherein it's the longest night. What's the temperature now? I didn't check, but I think it's -7 degrees Celsius. It feels like it's not as bad. It's not as cold. Yeah, it's getting dark, so I might end my live streaming soon. It's 6:01 in the evening. Yeah, it's getting dark. You can see the cars passing by. I'm on a busy road here. And I don't want to turn my lights on because I don't want, oh yeah, it won't even turn on because the car has been off for more than an hour now. I don't want also to turn on the engine just for the light. I don't want to, I want to save gas. It's expensive. And I don't want to, maybe I can turn the electricity. What do you call that? The machine, when you don't have to turn on the engine, it's just, I don't know how it's called, but you can turn on the light without turning the engine on, without running the car. You can do that also, but I'm just trying to save the battery. It might get low, but yeah, when you're just running the battery and you can turn on the light, right? Today's economy can't be affordable. Yeah, I did a full tank today because it's running out, and I'm still paying this car. It's expensive to live here, but I'm still thankful. Some people said, "Oh, I don't like Canada. It's so expensive." Okay, where else would you want to be? Like, I don't want to be. If I'm rich, I don't have to leave the Philippines. It's beautiful there. The weather, I love the weather there. It's tropic. What can you ask for? You have it's very hot. Some people might find it very hot, but it's tropical country. The sunset the whole year almost the same time. Sunset the same time, sunrise the same time. Only a little bit difference during December maybe, but the rest of the year it's the same time. Compared here in Canada, in winter the sun sets really fast. Like sometimes 4 o'clock it's already dark, and then in summer sometimes it's already 10 in the evening and it's still bright, right? Oh, the houses here in Canada is very expensive. That's why I don't even know how will I be able to. That's why lots of people here, they do like 2 jobs, not only one. They do 2 jobs because they can't afford to pay the mortgage and all the other bills with only one job. So the the spouses, they're doing 2 jobs, one full-time and one part-time, just to make the ends meet. And yeah, if you don't have a good income, if I don't have a good income, I might not be qualified to apply for house mortgage. So that's why this is also one of the reasons why I'm pursuing my career, my profession, to be a nurse. Because yeah, I want to buy a house. I want to own a house. I don't want to rent and pay the owner, and pay the owner's mortgage. I know they said, oh, it's nice to rent. You don't have responsibility. You don't have to pay this and that. You don't have you don't have to worry about fixing your house and blah blah blah. Yeah, it could be good. And instead you can save your money and invest it, and then by the time it will grow more than what you can earn for your house when you sell it. Yeah, it's true for some, maybe for those who are well disciplined in investing, but this, I'll just make my house as an investment. So for now I will try to pay my debt because I'm in debt, right? Like, I'm in debt with my student loan, credit cards, car loans. Yeah, name all the loans. But yeah, it's but at least the caveat there is, you I have the opportunity to find a job. So because in the Philippines, I find it hard to live there when you don't have the opportunity to find a job. Because imagine how many millions are there, how many millions now are the population in the Philippines. I lost of track, 100 plus million in that small country. And imagine how competitive it can get. And if you don't have a white horse, I call it white horse, like somebody from inside the job that you can ask for help, that to let you in, to hire you. Like, it's hard. So it, at least here I have more opportunity to earn. You just have to be wise in spending. But it's getting dark. I don't think you can still see, people can still see me here. And it's been like 88 minutes since I'm doing my live streaming. But yeah, thank you so much, Prince of Stone Dance, for joining me here in my live streaming. And to all the other people there who joined me, Avantika, yeah. I'm looking for the other, yeah, to all those who left thumbs up for the subscription also. It's getting dark. Can't see each other anymore. I have to lean forward so you can see me. Thank you. Yeah, so thankfully first to God, thank you, Lord. I was praying. I was already stressed earlier this morning, because when I called Karna, and I still don't have a news about my permit, and I'm already stressed. And I told my friend, oh, I still don't have my permit. And today she got her permit, or yesterday, yeah. And then so I was kind of, and also my employment is waiting, and I've been stuck for a month already. I haven't started my job because I'm stuck for a month because I don't have my permit. So yeah, thank God I got my permit already. Thank you, Lord. To God be the glory. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Like tonight I'll pray really hard for that. I'm just thankful. You know, when you don't have anything, you can just rely to God. Like he will do things for you. And there's nothing is impossible to him. Yeah, but you know, we always have to also to wait and accept his decision. If it's a yes, or if it's a no, or if it's a wait. And yeah, thank you to all the subscribers here. Thank my subscribers. Thank you to all the people who join me here in my live streaming and do the chatting. Prince of Stone Dance for joining, and for the good conversation. Yeah, we had a good talk today. And I'm excited and nervous, and at the same time, yeah, it's a mixed emotion for the new chapter in life. Working as an RN here, I finally can focus on work and my family, because this past few years I've been doing three major things: working, family, and studying. So now at least I can just focus on working. And well, it is a continuous study, because in nursing there's no such thing as you're done studying, you're done. It's a continuous study. And but at the same time, what I mean is work and family. That's it. And my kids. And hopefully everything like calms down. Like, 'cause I've been in so many stressful situation that it like anything can spike up, like anything can upsets me easily. So now, like, hopefully everything calms down, and eh, there's always gonna be an obstacle and challenges, but yeah, we'll just pray that it can that we, we can manage that. God give us strength and clarity of mind to manage all the challenges. So yeah, 10 thumbs up. It's getting dark. So I think I'll bye for now. See you, hopefully to see you again on my next live streaming, Prince of Stone Dance. And shout out to Kurented. He always joins me here. He's from England. He's London. I forgot. See, I can forget easily. And yeah. And I'm trying to remember the name of the other person who always supports me, and he always leaves me a comment when he missed my live streaming. I forgot his name. He also follows me on Facebook. He's from, where is from he? I forgot. Sorry, I forgot the name, but I will, when I remember. I will go browse my channel later, and or my Facebook, because I also have Facebook, Practically Grace. Sorry, I really forgot the name. It's getting dark here. Okay, bye for now. See you. Take care, Prince of Stone Dance. Take care, everyone, and see you again to my next live streaming. And to anyone there, yeah, who's undergoing any challenging obstacle, just pray and yeah, be patient. Okay. See you next time. Bye for now.